Okay, so this was my mower project for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it and learned a little something. Make sure you check your workstation before you declare everything done. I hate to think that this happened to me at a dealership, but I had to drive my car back to the dealership and have the service manager ask the technician, are there any parts left on your workstation? And the answer was, yep. There were parts left on his workstation that were part of my engine. And he gave the car back to us. Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. Make sure your workstation is clear before you declare it done. Also, just because it looks complicated doesn't mean that it is. Take your time and think it through. Yeah, it would have been impossible for the average person to fix this. Yeah, you had to put the mower on jacks, you had to take off that wheel, you had to move that pin out of the way, put everything together after using epoxy, put it back together, reload up the springs, and then put the wheel back on and the pin back in place where it belongs. Okay, yeah, that was a little tricky. But, you know, after 40 years of working with the strangest of mechanical thinking, you start to learn stuff after a while. You know, I'm not the kind of guy that worked as a mechanic in a Chrysler dealer. You don't learn anything that way. Okay, you learn how to fix cars that break all the time. Okay, yeah, I get that. But it's always the same crap. It's always breaking all the time. You don't learn anything that way. Okay, I'm going to catch flack for that by Chrysler mechanics. Okay, yeah, you got a certification. That's great. I'm really proud of you. But how much have you really learned about how things work? Okay, unless you went to engineering school or you bought a couple vehicles of your own and tore them apart and put them back together, you know, Ford, Chevy, Honda, whatever, you won't understand how things work. Get out there and explore. Get out there and see the world for what it is. Don't just stay in your own little space. Otherwise, you'll never learn stuff. And if you have the kind of knowledge base I have, you know, you can fix just about anything. I'm not just a decent mechanic. I am a systems engineer. I can fix computers on an enterprise level as well as I can fix a mower. So, think about that. Think about that. So what do I do now? I fix stuff and try and enjoy life for what it is. Thanks for watching.